Okay, this is gonna be fun, at least for me. I found a very old hard drive. I think it's from about 2005 or 2006. And I found a lot of old 3ds Max files and that kind of stuff. And this is one of them. This was my final year's project together with Bob and Jim back in the day. I made most of the buildings and the street layout as well, I think. Jim got me some of the props like the cars and the boards. And I have no idea where some of the things came from. As you can see, it's freaking huge. There's actually even more. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Properties. Display as box. Backface call. Show frozen grain. Okay, let's see. Oh man. Ha! Damn! That brings back memories. One of my first modeled characters ever. And it's ugly! I think I even partly stole from a model you can get online back then. I did model the Marlboro though. Let me see if I can get it quite a dynamic shot and render it out and stuff. This rendering actually took about 5 hours back in the day. So I wonder how long it will take now. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, I already rendered something out, as you can see there. Oh my god, so much faster. Now what the hell's that red dot? It brings back memories. I think I was about 21, 22 back in then. And for some reason we weren't allowed to make a video game, which was initially our first plan, but one of the guys wasn't allowed to do that because of the company he worked for, which was very stupid. So instead we had to make some weird video. This was just a statue. The video was about a giant robot. I'm not even sure if I have it on my drive, but we'll find it if it's there. Can I go full screen? Yeah. Okay, let's save it for fancies. Desktop. I think it was called Jimbo back then. I'm not even sure, but PNG. Let's save it so I can actually show it to a few friends. There. On full screen. There. I could tell that even back then I was totally captivated by Final Fantasy and Mega Man. I don't even. Oh, Polygon's actually not that bad. Today's standard. Back then this was ultra high poly. Okay, and that's something someone else made real quick because I'm in a chat with other people. Oh my god, did you make that? Yeah, back in 2005. Oh, okay, then everything is fine. I should actually go faster through all these files, but this brings back so many memories. Actually, this one might be interesting to repurpose later on. It's actually very clean and very low poly. Oh man, so much mess we made. Okay, let's make a random of the whole city. Let's see how that will work out. I want to lower the resolution a little bit because who cares? Okay. Not even a frame dropped when doing this. Back then, my computer was crying. And now it renders the whole city in a matter of a minute. That's just... Now I finally realize how fast computers have gotten. Okay, I'm gonna guess that. Not shut. Not now. Damn it. I already changed my password. Shut up. Copy image address. I'm gonna actually tell some people in the chat. Rendered in less than a minute. Back then, this whole scene would take about 5 hours or so. Maybe more. Final year projects. Okay. I do want to save this just for memories. So save as. Jimbo City. Save. Okay, let's try to find something new. This one is called Lampjes, or in English, lamps. I have no idea what this is going to be. Don't save. Whatever. Wow, yeah, that's very interesting, to say the least. Okay, next. The final underground one. Open file, merge file. Don't save. I don't care what the hell's going on here. Continue, come on. Oh yeah. Okay, this is basically another scene. I think there's even a robot in there. Not in this one, but... Okay, this definitely I want to render. Let's see if I can select that thing there. Come on. A bit closer, get a bit more dynamic look, like this. And let's set up the rendering. This one might actually be a bit more heavy. 1280, 720, I think, about, give or take. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, let's do this one. I don't care. There we go again. Actually, with the noise over it, it actually looks quite nice. But I think once the sharpness gets in, it might look a bit worse. The lighting is actually not bad. Not saying great, but Oh man, I remember modeling some of those and fighting booleans. Oh, a lighting pass, so that's even making it a lot worse. Are you done? Are you done? Okay. Another Giazo screenshot. I wonder if it's gonna whine again about the passwords. Which is, yeah, come on. I don't copy image address. Okay, I can probably repurpose this a little bit if I ever wanted to. Save as. I think it was called Hiroki. There we go. That's actually two of the people who worked on this as well. Wonder how many downloads it had. Is there any information about how many downloads it got? No clue. Too lazy to really go and dig deep. To think that they made it, and I'm still sitting here making particles. Okay, next one. Let's see. Finals. It's another underground one. Street cams. Okay, let's see what this one is. Open file. That old HDD that I found that has these files on it is really crying. I haven't turned it on for about 10 years. Yeah, okay, this is the same one, but there's a camera. Oh, and it's animated actually. Okay. Poorly animated, might I add. Let's see if we can get it at least somewhat decent shot. I'm gonna go back to perspective mode. Let's see, and there it should be at least a decent-ish shot. Um, I don't want to go that high. There we go. I need to remember that 128720 never used that resolution, so not one that sticks in my brain. Output does not exist. Upload and render. Awesome. I've rendered the final city. Yeah, don't save the file then. And I only want to render a single frame. There we go. Now it's actually in color. I'm amazed. Well, at least a little bit of color. I wonder what this is gonna be. Okay, very cubistic environments. Random phone, whatever it's called, stuff on the robots. Which actually take a bit longer. Oh man. I should probably lower some settings. It's already almost halfway, so it should be fine. I think the center open should be a bit easier to render. It's not as high poly as those weird things on the side. What the hell is that face? I have absolutely no memory of that. I think back then Pentium 4 processors just came out. I think my motherboard was a P45 or 4P5 100 something. I can't even remember properly. I think I have the manual laying around somewhere because I'm also cleaning up a lot of stuff. Maybe I can actually turn the camera on for a second. High-end coding CPUs is considered turning? No. Let's see if that works. Might not because this file is actually quite heavy. But those are a lot of boxes I just cleaned up. Let me sure it shows because OBS is hanging. And there's some old stuff there. I have no idea if that was visible. Apologies if it isn't. Let me turn off my camera again. Oh, last 2 frames. Bloop. Bloop. There we go. And screenshot. Okay. This is not that important, at least not for me. Let's see. What is this? Come on, open that thing. Okay, it doesn't want to open that. Let me try this one. Oh, no, not merge, damn it. Stupid options. No, cancel and shit. Yeah, Jesus, come on. Again, open file, don't save. Okay. Continue. Fuck that. This shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm not gonna render them out all of them. I just wanted to see this. Camera frame 55 HBA. And then we didn't even have the time to really animate everything because just didn't have enough time, and a few of us were quite lazy, me included. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Another street. I think this is another city we created for it. Don't save. Or at least I created for it. I'm not even sure if we ever used it. Okay. Fuck off. Yes, oh man. Yeah. We needed another city like fast, so I created all this crap in a matter of minutes. Well, a day or so. Let's see if I can get a decent shot. I probably back then we all had to add outlines for everything because we could not render it properly. And now we don't need that. It's so weird. Old crates and the like. Let's see. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but there. No, I want this one. Good enough. Okay, I lost all the textures, of course, but guess a shot so I can show the people in the chat. Okay, copy image address. There. Oh man, go away. I think Jim made that one. Now I make the rest of the buildings. Oh man, yeah, I remember this one. Share-wise, it's actually not that bad, a bit old, but I mean, for what we had to make back then, it was quite nice. And to be fairly honest, we were also quite lazy. Just for the building's sake, I might find a purpose for it. I'm gonna save as and call it Jimbo City 2. It's also quite funny because Yo Jimbo is Yori, Jimmy, and Bob. Yo. And it's also a summon from Final Fantasy. Okay, that's actually that. What else do we have? Let's try open file. I have no idea what this is, but it actually looks quite cool. Ah, okay, yeah, this was the statue I was working on back then. It's a semi-stolen model. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, that's her again. In a very enigmatic boring pose. Girl, your normals are all the way out there. Okay. Boring stuff. Let's see, what else do we have here? 2007. Very old tournament layout map. Nothing special. A very old part of a map I was working on as well. There we go. And it actually might be worth repurposing. Not sure what everything is, but it at least looks decent enough. Let's see if we can actually give it some other colors. Other properties. Show first gray actions only. probably because there isn't any real textures going on. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, let's see if I can give it a little bit of color. Give this one diffuse. Let's give it a bit whitish greenish tint for like I have no idea why this is here. Let's remove it for now. And jiff it again. Yeah, I can definitely repurpose this for some reason. That's actually quite cool as well. I mean, it's very low poly and old, but it's actually quite cool. I can't even remember making. I mean, I can remember making it, but it's been so long. I kind of forgot that I was actually quite a decent modeler back then for low poly stuff. Yeah, definitely gonna save this one. I can definitely find purpose for this one way or the other. Maybe for tournament map or something else. I'll find a way. So if I'll save as recreate sample 01, because I have no idea exactly what it is. An old cave thing. Let's see. Some of you might know that I'm actually quite into caves, so oh man, that's old. Really old. Okay, let's share this on Skype again. Okay, that's actually not that interesting. Next cave, cave B. And open file. Isn't it the same thing? Oh, I was actually starting to map this out. That's right. Oh man. Yeah, I remember doing this. This was just before my ARM problems arrived. I was making it out of one mesh. Let's see if there's actually quite a decent rendering. Go a bit like this. Might not be possible from that angle. Let's try from the other angle. No, fuck it. Okay. Ah, man. I thought I would be happy when I found this, but looking at it now, it's like, meh. The layout though, I remember actually playing this in a tournament with a few friends, and that might actually be an interesting flow. That's something I might want to keep if I ever have the time to make an earn tournament format. So the cave map. Oh, one. And then we get to Drati. And Drati was also an earn tournament map I worked on. Man, this is a clean version of that. Holy sh... Oh man. Yeah, I was trying to recreate Drati for Earn Tournament 3. That's right, and then I never had the time for it. Okay. Another GIF for the friends. And also show this. Okay. And save as DM Drati 2. Okay, save. And there's also a Drati 2B. I don't know what that is. Okay. That's just some cutouts, nothing important. This one's called LOL. I'm not sure what's that gonna be. Please don't be penises. Oh yeah. Me trying to attempt to do semi-high poly stuff. Oh man. Fuck. I'm sorry about the cursing and the what I got. It's just cool to finally see stuff that you thought was lost. Which is why I'm so impressed by this all. Yeah, I remember wanting to make a sample out of this. This was the first one. Actually gonna render it out. The lighting should still work. Okay, that looks actually quite crap like this. It looks better with wireframe. Save as and call it portrait 2000 and probably 5. What more do we have? A Nali statue. I have no idea. Okay, well, there are the first breasts at least, and I got this model online, I think. I was just copy and pasting the arms, but I was inexperienced back then and had no idea how to freaking model all the things. And this was for the cave map I showed you a few minutes ago. I wanted to make a giant Nali statue with opening of water and light going through it, yada yada yada. Oh my, these breasts are weird. Okay, not interesting enough. And next. Well, that's a lot. Pump redone. Oh yeah. This is actually for something I was working on as well, an tournament map. This is basically a pump mechanic that would go up and down, launch the cylinder, and you'd see particle effects flowing in and out. This might be something I want to keep for now, because I'm getting inspired by it. There's 5 pump arm. And pump is Dutch for pump. So this one's called test. I think it was a block out from Unreal. Yeah, it was made in with BSP. And this is probably an Earl Tournament layout, but it's too hard to actually see, so /care. Might have been the best map ever, I have no idea. Open file, don't save. Alright, all. You're trying to remodel things, adding some details. Yeah, okay. More caves. I wonder what this is gonna be. Okay, capture the flag room, and never mind. New wall, quite boring. And another archway, also quite boring. Okay, now we get to something that I thought I was lost forever. It's called Cirquel, and it was basically a very very complex map for Tournament 2004. And I have no idea what is left of that. Right, all perspective. Okay, ignore that. Oh yeah, some of the trees. I was just trying. I was trying to basically combine cave with temple, and the temple used trees for pillars and that kind of stuff. So that's what you see here. It's, some files were overlapping each other, but nah. Circle is definitely something I wish I had the time to remake, because that map I poured like a year into it. It was almost done and everything got lost. Nice archway. It's simple for nowadays current standards, but with some ZBrush it could actually be quite nice. Okay, yeah, the mushroom I made for that, and the vines. And here should be another arch. Very, very simple arch. This one's called beginning. I have no idea. Oh yeah, some weird mask. Okay. That's this. More fine stuff, probably for Frati or something. I don't even know what the name was. Some plants. Some of the wall stuff I was working on. Same, just a backup. Thico thing. I have no idea what that means. Oh yeah. Sadly I don't have the textures anymore, but that was actually quite a cool thing. It was some kind of decoration I put on the walls for Sequel, and this thing has a scrolling texture, which made it very magical back in the day. I mean, nowadays. But the idea was kind of cool. Oh man, I hope one day I have the time to recreate Sequel. That would be really cool. I know what the hell is underneath there. Okay, capture the flat wheel. Never mind. This one is called grass. I have no idea what's that gonna be. Woo! Grass, awesome. Another one called cave. Ah, yeah. From the flag room, you could look upwards and you seeing this. There are gonna be a lot of leaves, vines, and bird flying west, and etc. etc. Okay, this is called this cave mountain. Makes a lot of sense. And there's a lot of cave mountain. Wow. More useless stuff. Oh, this one is called corner. Oh, it's actually the crystals. Yeah. Okay. Which means that this should probably be crystals as well. Yeah. And this is going to be a fine. Or not. Yeah, more plants. Okay, these are also very small files, so I don't want to go through all of them. This one is a bit bigger, so let's try that one. Ah, yeah, the remake of the wall. Okay. Yeah, that's enough from this folder because that's all circle. I have no idea what this is gonna be. Ah, okay. Trying to remake it in 3ds Max. Okay, fuck it. Desrook, that's another map I was working on that kind of got lost. I'm not gonna show everything. I'm just gonna pick out a few things that were interesting. At least I think are interesting, because I have to go with very stupid Dutch names. Okay. Fence pipe things, awesome name. Luo's, awesome name. Moisture engine thing, okay. Yeah, that's definitely old school modeling. Dope window, okay. Yeah, dope. Blowjob pipe, what? Anything else that's interesting? Television channel pipes. No. Startup files with VS Max back in the day. Um, this is actually gonna be fun. This was from my internship at Tikos, working on the canonical spellbound at Kalen actually. I don't have much of the files. I only think I got this one. Might take a while because that one is actually quite big. Yeah, there we go. Unhide all. Yeah, all kinds of cave stuff that Harensis actually made. I think it was Harensis who modeled this. And to be honest, a lot of it is really poorly unwrapped and it's really poorly modeled for today's standards, but back in the day it was intensely awesome. I mean, you'll be almost as big as a vertex in this thing, so let's see if I can actually give you a decent view of that. Let me select the vertex here. So your view will be insanely big. Can't even begin to explain that. Yeah, that was freaking huge. Most of it was actually made by creating this and then bending it around and just getting control points and come on, just doing stuff like this and then select a few here and you get the point. And that's basically how we created long lines of cave stuff. Okay. Anyways, finals. Apparently I got a few more of those internship things. I have no idea what this is. Unhide all. A few additional boulders. Even back then, Schultz had his exporter tool. No, it will be fun to unwrap them. But no, oh my god, I did unwrap them not long ago. Let's see how poorly I unwrapped back then. Open UVs. Yeah, of course. Oh, Luos, really? Okay, I'm not even gonna go get there. Next one. Okay, one room of the Tota. Next file. File server art spellborn level assets. Oh my god. Alright, all. Shit! Really? Do I have this? Okay, that's something I actually need to delete later on because I'm not allowed to have that. I didn't even know that I had this. Very cool. Old Chronicle Spellborn models. Old Gates models. Oh my god. houses. I remember going back and forth so many times, optimizing, remodeling. That is really cool. Okay, no idea what this is. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, file. This is called recovery, so, and it's big for those standards back then. Yeah. Is it the same or a different city? That's the same one, but probably better unwrapped. Okay. Hallway cave thing. That's definitely a hallway cave thing. What's this? The hallway cave thing poorly unwrapped. And some other cave stuff I had to make. That's really crappy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on, it's only 200 kilobytes. Why are you struggling so much? Come on, stupid thing. Okay. Jesus. Is that it? Okay. A few more going in here. By now, I think most people already call it quits. It's totally fine. I might actually be able to repurpose this for my cave package. Okay. Save as. 2005. I made this myself, never got used, so okay. And two more cave things. Wow. This is when I would just start learning actual proper C brush 3s Max. Oh, Lewis. Okay. More KPS, more Parliament stuff. 3s Max 7. All kinds of files called beginning key, tree. I wonder what this is. Oh yeah, I actually remember modeling this. Yes, I modeled this. This is not speed tree or whatever. My cats are fighting because they are brother and sister and they like fighting. Already right. Okay. And the big tree. Oh man, that was such a pain to make. Have a soul. Okay, that's the name. Okay, does definitely have a soul. VR chair. Remember, this is back in 2006, 7 or so. Wood. Okay, that's very crappy, but still. Is that all we got here? That's actually the only stuff from 3ds Max. I also got all websites. That's gonna be even worse. Okay, I can close 3ds Max now. Nothing more there that's really salvageable. Oh my god, I was such a teen back then. Yeah, don't place fuck it. Oh, website saying God. Okay. Wow, drop shadows. Woo. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Okay, so Adobe Illustrator, which I don't have anymore. Some old Photoshop stuff. Okay, all kinds of crap like this. This is back in my school day, so a lot of stupid assignments and whatever. Let's see, old drawings. All kinds of other stupid stuff. Old poems even, Jesus Christ, Louis. Old flash files, old photos. More Photoshop stuff. Be quiet, Drive. I don't care that you're dying. The Triple B trailer. Okay, it's just PSD files. That's stupid. That was the project call with all the big buildings and the robots. Triple breed. Ah. A file called shit. Very original. Tutorials. All bookmarks. Yeah, it's all useless. Okay. That was that drive. I'm gonna call it quits now. If you actually watched all this, why? Why? Okay. That's it.